Hamtech, welcome back to my DJI Neo drone learning videos. I've got the FPV3 controller here and we're learning manual mode. Now we did take the back covers off and there's two hex 1.5mm bolts that we screwed in so that the springs are effectively disconnected. So the thing I like about the Neo is I'm here in my front room and I can actually learn how to, or not learn, practice manual flying, because when you manual fly it is completely different than you're used to because you've lost the ability for the springs to do everything for you. So this is going to take several hours to practice, but just remember that the throttle this has become like the throttle. So imagine like throttling your car, you go brum brum, that kind of thing, and it's also it turns left and right when you do that. Okay, and then with the right hand one, I'm finding that this one is, if I go forward and back, is making the drone go up and down, and if I go left and right, I believe it's the yaw. So I'm going to just practice this, and I will crash, and it will, you know, I'm not skilled at doing this at all. But I'm going to practice it in front of you to show you how I just practice here at home, just sat in my front room. So you can see the goggles are there. I'm going to pull down on the left here. Remember, it does stay down, and put this one in the center. And remember, when you eventually are flying this, you're pretty much keeping both of them in the center, and then just moving it, very gradual movements. If you're doing big movements, it's going to go wrong. So of course I've paired the goggles, but I've left them on the table for now, and you do have to have goggles to fly FPV, and you can use the joystick, of course, and that actually works really well, the motion controller. But for now, we're just practicing flying manual, but this isn't full manual. We've released the springs on the FPV3 and we're just learning how to fly this without the normal tension that you get on the springs. So I've managed to get it hovering at the moment. The goggles are just on the table and we're just in the lounge. The nice thing about the Neo is that it's so small, we can practice inside the house. So if you can see that both the sticks are nearly in the middle and it's hovering now. Now, if I move the left stick just up, it starts to raise. If I go down, it starts to lower. So we have to find the sweet spot. If I move it to the right, it turns. But if I go up or down, it starts to go up or down. So we are in control. And then to the left. And we go down and to the left. So you really need to practice this before you ever think about going outside and flying, you know, correctly. So look, up, down, and then left and right. So we are controlling that. Now, then on the right hand stick, if we just show you now, watch the drone. I'm going to move it up. It starts to go forward and back. Now, if we just leave it like that, it'll just keep going backwards or forwards. We have to correct it. If we pull it backwards, it will slow down. So what you're doing is you're finding that sweet spot where you can go forward and back and up, and then yawing right and left. And this is what you need to practice. I'm going to put it down so you can see it. So now at the moment it's just going to keep going. I have to control it. Bring it down. Pull it back to where we were. And I'll face it and I'll go up. Turn it. Pull it back so it doesn't drift. Turn it. And then forward, down. And go back. And go back. Mazzy, my dog, likes it. And then if you get stuck, press the pause. Now, what you need to do is to really just keep practicing that with your sticks over and over again. And once you have mastered full control of any drone really, but in this case the Neo, then, yeah, you can think about flying out, you know, your drone, your avatar, whichever one you want to fly, FPV, outside. But you need to practice and master that. Yes, you need to release the springs, And so good luck with that. I'm learning all the time. Thanks for watching my channel. Bye for now.